concept of love, you always hear something that used to frustrate me a whole lot when I was in relationships is someone insisting that you say that you love them. Okay. Like if they say I love you, you're supposed to say I love you back. And just the pressure to return that. And people say you don't have to say it, but there's a sense that you're supposed to say it, you know. But the blueprint of love, as far as I'm concerned, a lot of people do not want what love entails. Because from what I've learned, what I've observed with my consultations that I have with a lot of people to this day, is that love remains love even after the bad or the worst has happened. Love should stay love even if the worst has happened. Let me give you an example. Let's say a man and a woman, they're together. Okay? They get married. They love each other. The woman confesses her love for her man, and the man confesses his love. And he goes about loving her continuously. What do I mean by that? Goes to work, grinding for her, do whatever it is for her. If my wife needs me home early, he's doing that because he's concerned about her heartbeat. He wants to make sure that she's feeling good about him and it's pleasing her. He coming home and she's doing everything a woman's supposed to do. Things go bad. Okay? Let's say the marriage breaks down, but they got one child together. All of a sudden, you can't see the child. All of a sudden, like, especially the one about not seeing the child because they made the child together. She don't want him to come to the house and pick up the child. She don't want to be part of, the child's life. Was there love? Because love should stay the same. So the component I'm trying to talk about is love is sacrifice. And a lot of people fall short of what love is. I feel like this whole Band-Aid talking points really about I love you, babe, and you say I love you back, and people are just talking. But if people are breaking up all the time, I believe that when people really love each other, they're not going to break up like that. True love for one another is not going to allow you to just walk away from the situation like it was nothing. And people are so accustomed to situationships that people are so used to walking away from everything. The majority of people, it's nothing for them to break up and onto the next, they find themselves in the next sheet. It's so common these days. So I don't believe people know how to love. And that's, like we said, for both sides, men and women. It's just, we're not supposed to just engage, disengage, engage, disengage. At some point, it just becomes routine. It's like you remember your first interview for a job, you're a different person. And after you've been through lots of companies and jobs and whatever it is, you kind of don't care anymore. You just show up like it's routine. So imagine when the same happens in terms of relationship dynamics or psychologically, the way you see people. It's just another chick, another kiss, another hug, another night of passion. And the woman is like, it's just another man. He could be here, he may not be there. So we don't work hard to build anything solid because I'm not sure, is he going to be here? I don't know. So it's a sad state. We fall short of what love is. This idea of pushing this idea of I love you too, babe. But the substance of what that word entails is non-existent in people's lives. Minds at all don't grasp what love is. Love is sacrifice. Love, you turn up even if it hurts you. And then some woman's going to be like, hey, but I used to love my husband. And he did. Look, oftentimes when people are loving in a sincere way, there's going to be some reciprocity. Some man has loved a woman who has done them wrong. 100%. Some woman has loved a man who has done her wrong. But I think men and women are falling short of what love is because no one wants to sacrifice. It's just a routine. Everybody's got a shell externally to defend themselves against possibilities. Anything that pops up, I'm out of here because I can get another person. So now we become so accustomed to the new Another new talking stage. There is no love, really. In most people's hearts, there's no love. There's just convenience.